you should explore more hackathons. Not because our platform is a hackathon platform and I'm bound to say that or something. Right now on the call, I'm not representing Devfolio directly. I'm just a person who is like wanting to help people get better experience out of stuff. Right. So why hackathon? Because in college placements, you're writing exams. Your exam ke marks are defining you. In hackathons, what you build, what you know how to build, the projects you're doing is what defines you, which actually makes sense. Rather than writing some exam जिसके लिए तुम एक रात पहले पढ़े and then next day you forget after writing the paper. What's the point? Right. So participating in hackathons, it helps you like initially. I actually recently did a poll on Instagram, on my own Instagram, asking people ki, what is the first thing which comes to your mind when someone says a hackathon, right? So I got a lot of responses. Some people said swags, which is like t-shirts, stickers, goodies and stuff, which is perfect. Like even I love the hackathons because you get all the merch. Like I'm also wearing like a F-folio merch, which you can also get by winning some hackathons. Um, yeah, and the most like I was not surprised, but the most problematic thing which I saw is like people said fear, FOMO, things like that, competition. Hackathons, first of all, shouldn't be taken as a competition. Your entire college has made you think ki SIH and all these are all competitions and some. These are competitions, but don't treat them as competitions. Participate in a hackathon to get the experience. Right. Yeah. So do not consider hackathons as a competition. Even if it is a competition, it becomes very toxic. I've seen, like, I was myself a victim of this. When I was in college, I used to avoid hackathons because I used to fear कि यार this will define who I am. And वो सारा load में लेके फालतू का I didn't participate in things, which is not the right thing I did. Even I regret doing it. I should have I felt कि I should have explored more hackathons, even attended one of Devfolio's hackathons itself. But that's something I learned out of it. Ki even helping organize these hackathons, I understood ki yaar we are not looking for the best. We are not just looking for the best projects. Our hackathons are also styled in such a manner that you come, you learn, you will also get some goodies for that, some appreciation you'll definitely get. But if you're just coming here for big prize amount, अरे उसने 2 लाख जीता, उसने 3 लाख जीता, don't keep all these things in mind. 2-3 लाख अभी तुम क्या करोगे? तुमको बीवी बच्चे है क्या पैसे रखने के लिए? नहीं ना. You're learning, right? You're coming here to learn. So come to a hackathon, have all the fun, build some cool shit, and most important thing about coming to a hackathon is the sponsors. The hackathon sponsors. There are big tech companies. There are also startups. Every sort of sponsor you'll find. Best thing about them is you can go and talk to them. You can go talk to them about your profile. You can go talk to them about what you're building. They can help you build your product. And when you have that conversation, if they have an opening, you fit well, there's a connection made.
Okay, how exactly does this work out? Like, let's say I made a good project, right? So, how exactly will it happen? Like the connection and all.
Okay, for example, suppose for example, I have my own startup, right? I'm coming. First of all, why do you think sponsors give sponsors are there for hackathon? Why do companies sponsor hackathons? First, think about that. उनका time जा रहा है. They have to put money for that. They have to pay us for that. They have to pay the participants too for winning that. क्यों कर रहे हो लोग? Why do they want to do that? Let's say what are your impressions? I'm curious to know it. Why would a company sponsor a hackathon?
If there's a student who is capable and they think that this student can work with us and they can in future work with the company and they can also benefit from that.
Yeah. All right. Exactly. So one reason can be branding. They want their branding to be there. All right. But that's not the only thing. They come to look for talent. This is like an unofficial placement. Hackathons ko maan lo, they are like one part of a hackathon is unofficial placement. You go talk to them. You go talk to them about your project. They like you. They'll call you for an interview. Sida. You don't have to write an application or write a solve some AMCAT test for that.
Or any resume.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. No resume, nothing. Just what you were building, your project, your laptop was enough for that. Right. And who was your competition? Was there any competition for getting a place in this company or getting an interview with the company? Was there any competition?
Yes.
Why then get into, if you like competitions, karo, placement karo, but why go through the hassle of competitions?
Right.
For something you want to work at? Right. These companies who do campus placements, they have to do that, have to have all those tests, AMCAT tests, resumes and all, because they have no other option of finding students. They have to do that. Even they are not wrong on their part. They want people, and the best way for that, if they want to take more people, a lot of people, that is the best way for them. But you have the choice to do it differently. These companies sponsor hackathons. They can find talent. They like someone, they'll take you for a call. They'll even give you an offer. Or they will acquire your project or help you build that project. Some companies, whatever I said in the last 5-10 minutes, interested you ki yaar, because I personally went through that competition in college of getting into the eyes of some recruiters. It was very toxic. It is toxic.
Yes.
Your friend gets in, you don't get in, you have that certain jealousy. Someone else gets the job which you feel you were more capable enough of, that will strike you. Why do you want to get into such a place where someone else is defining your worth? That's the point. So just participate in hackathons, and even if you don't get into a company by a hackathon, you at least built a project. You have something to add to your resume which actually counts. Your college, your Udemy course, your LinkedIn certification doesn't give. No one cares.
Yes, right.